Hello everybody. Welcome back to Minecraft. Reclamation. Right. It's been about a month since I played this. I'm terribly sorry. It's been about a month since the last video went up as well. However... Oh yeah, I never did that. All this. Oh well, yes. This is our quest. Get chicken. And we achieved Britannia. Oh, that's right, we have to go to the Nether. Was the flint steel an optional quest there? Technically. But visiting the Nether is not optional. What do I have in my inventory? I've got 28 iron, that's not bad. We need to visit the Nether for a reason. Let me have a look. 0 spawns, only 1 biome. Okay. Cool. But we need lead in the Nether. And I think gold. Yeah, a pure daisy turns golden nether bricks into nether gold, but that needs brilliant fibre. I've got gold leaves, not brilliant fibre. Brilliant fibre is annoying to make, if I recall correctly. But anyway, it said we could make obsidian on the actual altar. I might try and do that because I can't be bothered to go and do the whole thing. Wow, yes, I knew that. Yeah. Maybe I'll just get an entropy manipulator, guys. Did I press use or R? No, I pressed R. Deep slate. That's got to be easier than faffing about with other stuff, right? I need a pack salt. Because mine's broken. I was going to make a botanist pack salt, but I don't think it gets repaired, so there's not much point. I've got a stack of sticks. What am I doing? One of you. One of you. One of you. Faff them about until we get one. Humongous. I've got this shaft. Steady. I've got this, I've got this. Oh yeah, forget there's cave noises. If I just go down until we get to deep slate, or I could... Hang on, let's be sensible. There is caves that go down to deep slate layer nearby. And I've been in them, so do I not have deep slate? Doesn't look like it. What if I can make deep slate with Okay, first, if I do this, that will highlight any deep slate. Right, no deep slate. Essence... Not quite in a position to be doing mana infusion just yet. Okay, can I get cobbled deep slate perhaps? But cut it, yeah, that's useless. Okay, pure daisying end stone. Again, slightly beyond me at this point. To the caves then. I think this will be easier. I mean, there's loads of aura around here. There's like a lot. Yeah, this is full, so it should be able to make a bit of obsidian. We only need 10. Okay, the cave was quite... Is it this cave? Yes. Here we are. I've lit it up already. I'm not gonna bother lightening. Turning the brightness up. Oh god, the recharge on this sword. Kill. Good. I did say this cave goes down to deep slate layer, but now I'm questioning whether that's actually true here. I feel... yeah, that's deep slate. I was correct. What I didn't bring is torches though. Crushed deep slate. You can just smelt this back into regular deep slate. Get a bit extra in case we need any more obsidian. I can hear you. You're down there. Yep. No worries. Okay, I've seen something spawn in. No, it's gone. Okay. Alright, that's got to be more than enough. DS, that's what I call it, guys. Stands for deep slate. Just In case you're wondering, there's another spidder. God. For God's sake, die, man. Be killed. Stop being alive. Good God. Right, there was a skeleton with an enchanted bow, but it just despawned. Which is good. The sound of me walking on this echoey cobblestone is starting to really get on my nerves. Let's get out of here. Calm down. Oh, there's a massive lava pool over there, apparently. That would be a good place to... Oh no, I'm gonna get attacked by another spider. Swim up. There we go. It's getting late. But it's okay, because I'm making my way over to my favourite place. For God's sake, I'm so inutterably useless at Minecraft. It's only been a month, and I'm just terrible at this game. Right, I'm gonna get you refusing, mate. I cannot. I need crushed... No, not crushed. Cobbled deep slate. Sick parkour. Ooh. 3 of those. Honk shoot. Right. Deep. Yes, I need... I had cobbled. I need regular. That's what I'm doing. There we go. This should make obsidian. That's not that expensive. That's hardly taken any ore at all. What are you talking about? That's easy. That's the way easier way to do this. No way ain't no way I'm messing around with buckets. Any of that guff. I'm useless at that anyway. I cannot figure out how to make a portal with buckets, honestly. And I know everyone's going to be in the comments like, oh, you just do this. I've tried, trust me. I mean, I could learn. I could just like lock in for 5 seconds and learn, but I can't be bothered. No need, because I could just make obsidian basically for free, pretty much. Which is good. It's going to be useful for mechanism later on as well. Where do we want this? I think down there somewhere. I want to spread this compound out a bit. We've got this whole bit here, pretty much. We take this. That can be where that is. I don't want to put it too close to my nature stuff. Although it said there's no mob spawns. So maybe we are just chill to put it straight back. Although, do we want... That's a question. Do we want to revive the Nether? Because, high key, the Nether kind of sucked in the base game. Oh yeah, wait, one sec. Just gonna repair all my botanist gear. Sick. Yeah, the Nether was not a good place in vanilla, so are we gonna revive it? Don't know. There we go. It's gonna be an ugly one. One more, I think. Yep. Okay. Should we just go inside? I've lit it. I'm going to drop some of my stuff off that I don't want to lose. Okay, tools and food is a good haul for the Nether. The Nether. It's crazy they never went to the end in the Minecraft movie, I just realised. Anyway. In we go. We did it, gang. To Nether. Wow. God, it's like the old Nether. So have I not done that quest? There is aura, but it's red now. Right. Nether bricks and a spruce sapling to make raw lead. Okay, we need nether bricks. Do we need... Is that nether rack? Or do we need to harvest those? We need to make them from actual bricks. Yeah, we can crush and stuff. Well, yeah, okay. Do we have waypoints? For some reason, don't remember. Create waypoint. Portal. That's the name of the world. TB saves the world. Cool. P. Helpful. I am awful at getting lost. No, that's not true. I'm extremely good, actually, at getting lost in the Nether. Which is a bad thing. One of my special talents is being able to get completely turned around in the Nether, because I just like to run in one direction and not sort of think about where I'm going or plot out a return route. Yeah, so in vanilla, I am famously bad at getting lost in the Nether. Right, this is a new block, Scoria. But it's from Create, and I think given that we've got lead on the horizon, and the next one was andesite alloy after that, I think Create might be looming soon. And I've never actually properly done Create. I've messed around with it, and I've watched a lot of, well, Jaffa Factory 2, to be blunt, but... Oh, you can smelt netherrack into nether bricks. Oh. So presumably that's what we have to do. I guess we don't have structures then. I'm going to read some quests and see if it says anything. Okay, so lead's not hard to make. Yeah, the quests do not reveal much, but I'm guessing this is how we do, or how we're supposed to do nether bricks rather than finding a fortress or anything. Let's just, because I saw the new recipes unlocked. You know what, I almost want, like, TNT. Actually. Should just gather a bunch of it. What even is TNT? How is it even made? I think it's sand and gunpowder, which are actually both things I could do. I've got gunpowder. I think I killed some creepers. And I believe I've got... Well, sand is obviously easy. I might just explode the nether a little bit. It's very boring here. Not very good, is it? Right. Let's just gather up as much of this as I can personally, physically tolerate. Okay, that's 2 stacks. I think that'll probably be enough for now. Especially since I will need the charcoal to smelt it. I might build a second furnace, actually. I think the time is upon us. That was nice and quick. I have turned down some of the graphical settings to make it run a bit faster, because it was lagging. This makes 2 more furnaces. Make a little tower. So, this one at the top. We've got a lot of logs. I don't want to use ancient logs. Yep. Okay. So 8 goes in there, making more charcoal. 8 goes in there, and then another 8 can go in here. That should be 2 stacks of nether bricks coming up, and I'm also replenishing my charcoal supply. Oh, look at JEI tells me how it's doing. Live in colour. That's tremendous. Yeah. So that will give me the Ancient Codex, a Tinker's Hammer. That will get me into the Embers mod, which goes up here. And then andesite alloy. Very small amounts of creator needed to finish the pack, but you won't have to get too deep into it. Okay, but maybe I could anyway. Maybe I'll do a create playthrough one day. Maybe I'll do my own Jaffa Factory playthrough on a skyblock. Why not, eh? Why not? Right. Blaze powder. Let's investigate this, shall we? Blaze rods. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I can make it with bees. I can crush... Yeah, blaze rods. Natural altar infusion of a blaze rod. Interesting. Blaze rods are the problem. I can make a blaze mesh, but that simply is made out of blaze rods. Or blaze essence, which is like blaze seeds, which is soul jar blaze. So I need to kill blazes. But Does the blaze even still exist? The game says it does. Kind of. Is there anything? Blaze burner. Summoned blaze. Oh, okay, hold on. Using the power of mana and a pumpkin, I can create a fell pumpkin. Magically charged head on top of 2 iron bars, and it will turn into a passable facsimile of a blaze. The imitation blaze can be... drop at least 10 blaze powder and can be turned into a blaze burner. But for that, I need the runic altar, and for that I need the mana spreader, which needs gold. So I need to do the golden fiber shenanigans anyway. Okay, let's try that with 4. Yep. Nether brick. Right. So I cannot get blaze powder yet. That means we need to get the brilliant fiber. Yeah, this is the better way. So I need a spinning wheel, icy needle, bone needle, and a blaze powder. Right. Let's put that up there. Purity, hawthorn saplings. String, wolfsbane, magic is rowan saplings. What saplings do I have? Few hawthorns. No rowan saplings at all. What are you, rowan? Let's have a look-see at you then. Okay, actually that's quite good. 4 rowan saplings. And I've got 5 hawthorns. So for a single... okay. For a single gold ingot, we can make 1 golden nether brick for each thing, and that makes 2. So I can get for each of those saplings, theoretically, if the oven works, 2 golden nether bricks, which then get turned into nether gold ore, each of which is a gold ingot. So I only need to keep 1 of these, technically. I'm going to keep 2 of each. But that should be a good supply for the future. It shouldn't be too bad to do. Odor of Purity, Witch's Oven, which is this. I've got clay jars, I need both of these. I might already have some of the things, actually. I've got loads of Odors of Purity. What I need is the Whiff of Magic, which is the Rowan, which is the one I'm not doing. That's fine, it doesn't have any fuel. Okay. Come on. Whiff of magic, please. Well, thank you very much. So, string, wolfsbane. I'm growing wolfsbane, but I don't have any on me. Oh, don't tell me this is going to be an annoying wolfsbane that's going to actually give me like... oh, I've broken that out, for God's sake. Nope, that's actually wolfsbane flower. Good. Oh, I've turned that into crop sticks now. Yeah, these are now Agricraft Inferium seeds. Oh well. Those haven't spread, don't know how to make that happen. Okay. That needs water. I think it needs 3 buckets of water. Okay. So, purity, then string, then wolfsbane, then magic. Skidoosh. 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 It's doing the little animation. And then it's done that. 2 brilliant fibers. 2 golden nether bricks. Golden ingot. Nether gold ore. Pure daisy, the golden nether bricks. There you go, right? Wait. That's not going to drop gold ore, is it? That's going to drop gold nuggets. As long as it's enough golden nuggets to make a single ingot, and then I can make a mana spreader. The endo flame, we can do that, that's fine. That's also fine. I might bone meal those trees in case I need any more. Yeah, I didn't get another whiff of magic, so... Yeah, it was Rowan we needed. Oh. Okay. 5. Okay. 7. If I need 9. Alright, so. Welcome back to the original grind. We're waiting for Whiff of Magic. Okay, let's burn this sapling and see if it works for us. Need more fuel. Uses a lot of fuel, this. I'm not entirely convinced I'm going to need all these nether bricks, but better safe than sorry. Yes, good. Now, brilliant fibre. Purity, string, wolfsbane magic. Oh, I think so. Uno. Dos. 3. Yoink. Skidoosh. I need more wolfsbane as well. That'll be enough for an ingot easily. Easy money. That's enough for an ingot. Pop that up here with those. Boo. Get your chops round that, my son. You've just grown by yourself. No mystical fertilizer needed. Magical. You've dropped 2 saplings, so I'll plant them both since we don't really technically need that one. Once we get the gold ingots, so then we can do an altar from enchanted. So this is the Witch's Oven mod, and that lets me make, yeah, so I can do upgrades. Attuned stone. There is, yeah, that needs a mana pearl. That's a problem. And then distillery kettle, spinning wheels, circle magic. So spinning wheels, how I would make blaze powder. Circle magic. And then dawnstone, which is the complete other direction of the mod. Of the tree. 15 nuggeroonies. A golden ingot, everybody. Oh my goodness. I'm rich. Right. Tremendous. Let's make a mana spreader then. Which is just living wood logs and petal and gold. Do I have living wood logs? I do. Do I have a petal? Yep. Got these bad boys. There we go. Mana spreader. Okay, let's actually sit down. Mana is not very useful without ways to generate and move it. Best source of mana is going to be the Ender Flame. So, we need to make a mana pool, which is living rock, fine. We need the Ender Flame and the Wand of the Forest, which is quite useful. Do I have enough living rock for a standard mana pool? Nope. So that's cooked stone, I believe. Goodness me, I've got such a lot of absolute nothing in my chests. 4? I'm gonna go with 4 for some of that. Organize, quote, organize my inventory. Big part of the problem, of course, is the different seed types. Every single different quality of agricraft seed has its own item, which just clogs things up to no end. I want a faster furnace as well. But we'll make do with what we've got. So the Endo Flame. Red, light grey, brown. I need floral fertilizer because I turned them all into petals. The mystical flowers that I had. Ew. Oh, interesting. Okay, floral fertilizer. Oh, it's just bone meal and dye. So, guys, I need bone meal. Can't believe that I don't have any bone meal. Right, do agricraft seeds. I know I could probably do with those, but do they get mulched? Oh, yes. I've already got crops, man. I don't care. Right, we're going to have to do some harvesting. Get the watering can out. I think sugarcane's pretty good, actually. Unfortunately, that's given me water artichoke, which is fun. This strikes me actually as a bug, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, if I plant them without crop sticks. Well, first of all, they grow to their proper height, and then they give me sugarcane. Right, so if something's annoying me, not giving me what I want. For crossbreeding, we use the crop sticks. For actual produce, we don't bother, because I think the crop sticks get in the way a little bit, if I'm being honest. Oh, fertilized essence. That lets me make more fertilizer. We should start doing some mystical agriculture as well. Because if I can make a bit of gold and then set up some gold farming, that might be quite good. Good thing is that water artichoke does get mulched, so it doesn't matter too much. Right, bone of the meal, orange dye, floor fertilizer, some more living rock, put down some more living rock around you, make a little box. Okay, quite a good haul. For the endo flame, I specifically need light grey and brown. I got a brown, I got a regular grey, and I need red as well, so there should be another bit of mystical fertilizer. Not mystical fertilizer, sorry, floral fertilizer. Can I squeeze one more out? Yeah, there we go. That's regular grey. There's a light grey. That's good. Another light grey, and irritatingly, no reds. So I only needed one of each. I need 2 brown, but the brown will give me 2 petals, so that's fine. Once again, my inventory's getting full of petals and dye, so I can use up those because I've got enough grey petals already. I'm trying to basically speedrun Botania here. Oh, does it not do the level above it? It's annoying, isn't it? You know else is annoying? No vein miner. That's a good mod. Helpful. Okie dokers. Right, magic pool. Mana spreader. Let's just pop this here, pop this here. We'll set that up properly, give it a little water just for fun. Farm up some more sugarcane for putting in the mulch machine. It's still calling them crop sticks even though it isn't. Let me test my theory here. This is flax that was giving me wheat because it's technically like flax crossed with wheat. Now it's giving me flax. None of this stuff gives you what it says it will. That was a mistake. I think that's carrots, but I don't think that'll ever grow. Okay, what we should do, actually what I want to do here, just a sec, I'm trying to figure, those are carrot seeds. What I really want to do is make more Caprosia seeds, which I think that is, so I can grow them in, grow more copper. Anyway, let's get mulching. I'll keep the carrots for my food. Everything else I don't care about. Let me plant this Caprosia that I've just made. Yep. Well, all good. Again, probably doesn't need to be crop sticked. And we've got some more. That's instantly become carrots. Is that working? That is working. So that's good. See, this is an irritating thing with Agricraft. I've now got, because these are, that's like 2212, 12121, 21122. They're all slightly different, so they all take up their own special little inventory slot. That's Caprosia. Also, it uses up the crop sticks, which is annoying. That's okay, I can just get them from here. Right. Actually, I can mulch the carrot seeds. It is going to be killed by a monster, though. Cool. That's good. Okay, I've finally got the Cappadocia farm expanded slightly, I think. Well, I mean, I just have. Next, obviously, bone meal. That's 2 there. Can't get any more for now, that's right. Oh, there's somebody hiding in my, my grotto. Right. Floor fertilizer. Hey! There's a red one. That should be enough then. It's a husk. I heard him. Critted to death. So we need water. I need a wheat seeds as well. A seed of wheat. Oh god, and I think I have the unfortunate feeling that agricraft seeds might not work. This is my Cappadocia breeding ground, so we want to keep that. Does not count. Right, time to break some dried grass then. I think it might be regrowing, because I don't think there was this much before. Which is to say, after the last time this happened, there we go. That wasn't too bad after all. I think we have to chuck the seeds in last. Yep. Whee! Ka-chow! Okay, I could also use the Wander the Forest. Living with twigs with any petals. We should try and make one of those. Stop watering. How do you make a living wood twig? 2 living wood logs. Well, that gives you 1. That's a mean recipe. That's a harsh one. I'm gonna say. I have got to sort out this storage. It's actually terrible. In the meantime, I guess if I put this here... So how do we actually use the endo flame? That's the big question. I do somewhat remember, you just have to burn stuff. Burn like logs and stuff, but combustible items or blocks dropped in its vicinity. And so it has done. And now there's mana in the pool. We're doing it. We're doing a Britannia. Oh, it changes the colour. Okay. So we can see everything's all lined up. Right, so we've done that. That's cool. That's very nice. But why? I don't think we need to do that. Okay. The runic altar. Dice roll 4 gameplay drops. What is this talking about? It's okay, I can put a blood orb with a sanguine reverter to make a mana pearl. Do I have an ender pearl? I'll tell you what I don't have is a diamond. I do have an ender pearl. However, we don't have like any mana at all. So let's burn some of this logs. That'll take a while. It shouldn't take 5 minutes to get through all of those though. Does it expect me to simply have a diamond? You can craft mystical flower seeds. Thermalily consumes lava. Consumes TNT explosion. A munch dew consumes leaves. Ah yeah, that's good. Can't do that yet. Surely there's no way to simply get a diamond. Just like make it. Diamond shards from agricraft. Obviously the essence. Yeah, elven trade. That's a Britannia thing. Oh, of course. I forgot about the antiprotonic nucleosynthesizer. How on earth? That's mechanism. Oh my. That's not any mechanism I've ever seen. I can't lie. Incubation. Mercury. Yeah, well, diamond. And then minerals. Yeah, so basically the answer is no, not really. If I get my ender pearl and chuck it in, Well, I'm not actually going to chuck it in, but I think if I hover over it... Not enough mana. Not even close. Will this give more? So for a mana pearl, look, it has to be like that much. To be fair, this guy's making quite a bit now. It's still, functionally, it's like hardly any. Oh, I forgot. I remember now why I don't really like Britannia that much. It's quite annoying. Regular altar, gold nuggets, exhale of the horned one. Oh, oak saplings, alright. But that needs mana diamonds as well. And we haven't even got to any of that yet. Oh my god, right. We can do this though. Spruce sapling, infused iron ingots. I don't know if I've got any infused iron on me right now. I'm just going to chuck these down. See how much mana we get from that. Do I have a spruce sapling on me? Yep. Spruce sapling. Do I have any infused iron? No, but it's easy to make. 2 infused iron. And this will let us make a lead ore, I think. For reasons that, I'll be honest, don't know. Having to struggle through Britannia is kind of irritating. Especially because the runic altar is going to need a lot of mana to make anything, so... okay. Wait, does it need gold dust as well? It does need gold dust. Gold powder, I'm sorry. Okay. Right, I don't... No, it's not that. Okay, hold on. There we go, we got it. I think that's it. Looks about right. Alright, bedtime, and then I'll drop a magic fertilizer on that. Oh yes. I set up the ritual of the forest correctly. Thank you very much. Okay. Raw lead from embers. Drilling for ember. Place it on bedrock. Okay, good. So I need to drill. I need to dig a massive tunnel. This is good, isn't it? Okay. Well, I can't find those because the game has turned them off. Caminite is a very sturdy ceramic. I think I've made that. Right, as much as this is rather confusing, it is kind of sick actually. Like, I kind of love this. Whoa. Okay. The tinker hammer, it can be used to pound 2 metal ingots into a plate. Okay. Evidenced by the existence of hot molten stone. Powerful energy source using copper and iron, a way to create a device measuring the density of this energy. So I can make something called an atmospheric gauge. The game just wants me to make andesite alloy out of lead nuggets. We'll get to that, because I know that that's create. That's 3 charcoal. Hardly done anything. Alright. Right. Drilling for ember. Ember bore. Copper, caminite bricks, iron, mechanical core. Lead plate. And... okay, so the mechanical core. Ember ball. Lead plate. 2 ingots of lead and a hammer. I've got the hammer, I've got the lead. Don't have my charcoal. But I've got that. Just some hawthorn planks. Are you done? Still got a bit of mana to shoot out. Literally nothing. Might as well be nothing. Okay, that's fine. Lead plate. Okie dokie. Right. Cammonite bricks are going to be interesting. We're going to need 5, which are Cammonite bricks, which is Cammonite, which is a lot of clay and sand. Do I have any of that left? There's clay, there's sand. There's a few bits I had left. I need more clay than I need sand. Okay. Luckily clay here. I've probably got an excavator somewhere, but whatever. We get 8 blend, so we don't need a huge amount of clay. Like, I think that will probably do. Doopy doopy doo. Are these 4 to 1? So I need 20 blend total, so we'll do that. Cook it into brick. God, I'm playing so many different games right now. They all have different ways of accessing your inventory. So I'm pressing like tab and then like escape. Absolute nightmare. I'm gonna burn these hawthorn planks. I should really be making like a hopper or something. Okay. Maybe I'll have a read about other ways. Right, there's not really anything helpful in that. We'll have to figure something out with that. There is a way to sort of automate it a little bit. The endo flame. Well, okay, let me have a look at that real quick. Natural apparatus. The open crate. The open crate accepts each item from a hopper or other item input outputter, and then just drops the item. Yep. Abstruse platform. Yeah. Oh, hang on. There was a fell pumpkin spawn ablaze. Yes, that would be good. Okay, I need 4 iron ingots to make a mechanical core, and then a copper to make an ember bore. There we go. Pretty cool, I'd say. So I've done that. Now I get a tinker's lens. Okay, that's nice. Lets me look at stuff, I think. Is that a wearable thing? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's see. Now that you have some ember, I need to turn it into usable energy. Well, let's actually go through the Ancient Codex. I kind of like the Ancient Codex. So I have the Tinker's Lens. Dials. Ember item and fluid dials. Okay. Pipes. Pipes. Okay. Iron pipes can be used to transport fluids. Lead of use for item. Cool. But I can go back. So that's pipes. That's like a whole subsection. Are a bit large. They only have 1 port. Mechanical core. You can extend this port. Okay. Right. So I need to use hoppers to get fuel in. And ember crystals out. Dwarven logistics. Yeah, pipes. Problem with that, mate, is I don't actually have that much lead. Although lead's not hard, actually, to get at all. Let's make an open crate. Planks. Living wood planks. It is raining. Going to need a hopper. I'm gonna just steal this hopper. Just for now. Proof of concept here. I need combustible stuff. This technically counts. Oh, and it does give me charcoal as well, a little bit. Okay, so here's the open crate. Hopper's on top. Stuff flows through the hopper into the crate where it just gets dropped. The issue is the flame can only take so much. So if you just put everything in here, eventually this won't be absorbing them and they'll despawn. I remember this from the last time I did Britannia. There's a way to fix this. You need pressure plate. Put the pressure plate under the items. It gets activated. Wait. I've been a fool. I need redstone. How do you even begin to make redstone in this mod? Actually, like, unironically. I was thinking I could distill cinder flour with blaze powder. Cleric hero gifts. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Why can I make an electric guitar? What is this mod pack? Anyway. Right, we can't do that. So basically what you can do is you can hook it up so that you basically lock the hopper open. Or you lock it off, rather. When the pressure plate switches off, you put, like, I think a NOT gate, and then you basically lock the hopper when it's on, when the pressure plate's on, and unlock it when it comes off. So when there's not an item, it drops the next one. So you have a steady flow. However, that's not happening. Okay. Because we don't have redstone, so we're just going to have to do it manually. Oh, diggy diggy hole, that's funny. Right, the ember ball must be fueled. Pipage. We're going to ignore that. I've typed E. We'll ignore that. Right. Pipe, spin, transfer, vacuum dropper, yeah. Crystallized ember. Tinker's lens. Wait. I didn't make the atmospheric gauge. Okay. So the next objective is to somehow get to bedrock, which is quite deep. And then having gotten to bedrock, we then need to put down the ember ball, and that'll make ember. So let's dig down to bedrock.
One eternity later.
Right, that was genuinely the most frightening cave sound I've ever heard in my life. What? Does anybody really think that Minecraft is better for having genuinely the most horrific noises ever encountered by man? Just when you're on your own, hundreds of blocks underground, in the cramped darkness, they're just like, yeah, what if there was a horror? Oh, hang on. I've breached. That sounded like a lightning strike. But we're not far away now. I had to remake my pickaxe because my paxel broke. And I don't want to use up all my iron on a paxel. I think in the long run it is going to be worth moving over to botanist's gear and generating flora. Generating stuff, rather. Aura, not flora. Right. That's bedrock. I know mobs won't spawn, but I'm still paranoid, so I'm going to block this off a bit. There we go. Not an inch of the outside world accessible, but if I need lava, I can go there. Okay. This is the bedrock level. Problem is, of course, with putting it on bedrock, is that I can't really clear out surrounding bedrock to make space for it. Whoa, okay. Might be stuck. Think we're okay though. Alright, that's how big it is. Okay. Just need a bit more space to be able to leave. Okay. Here is this thing. Items, fuel. What I need is a hopper. I suppose technically a crate. Oh no, because the crate needs a hopper to work. And I've made this in such a way that I can't really get up it very easily. Here we are. Oh, it is a thunderstorm at night, and there's monsters everywhere. That's a baby husk in armor. Okay. Good. That's going well there for me. Okay. Ah! For God's sake, man. No bones either. What a loser. So this should let me put fuel in. And that should get me some ember. This will make going up and down far easier. But it is going to cost me a bit of time just doing it. Okay. Accidentally broke this block. That was keeping me safe. Well, there we go. So if I do this and put my I put the lens away as well. But there it goes, look. Chomping away. I literally can't take any more away. Oh, well, that's another reason. Oh. Oh, there's ender shards in there, but I don't know how to get them out. Because the hopper's not working. My guess is I probably need a pipe to extract it. It's going to be much more sensible. Right, let's have a look at pipes real quick before I end the episode. Pips. Lead pipes are used for items. Yep, okay. Fluid vessel, bin. Can hold a stack. Item filtering. I need some way to extract the items. But what is the end goal here? I don't have lead. I need more lead to make a lead pipe. And then gold powder. Which I've got, and then pipes again. And then I could just chuck that into a chest. And then I need more iron, which I don't have. How do we get more mana? That's the thing. I mean, we just burn charcoal. Oh, I'm not convinced all that's gonna go, actually. Right. Oh, wow, that's grown, isn't it? Wait, that's Hawthorn. Oh, this is Hawthorn. I didn't realise. Okay. That's fine. So let's have a quick recap. I went to the Nether. That's good progress. I went to the Nether. Kicked off Ember, which will end up in Dawnstone. Game wants me to make a runic altar. So that I can make a fell pumpkin, so I can make a blazes. And then I get lots of blaze, and then I can get circle magic, which lets me make the gold brilliant fibre more easily. And then the offering table. But at some point we've also got to do a bit of create, because I need to make a fan to do some haunting. Haunting's quite useful. But we need to set up some more production of lead, because actually that'll let us make iron with pipes. Because if you remember, if I can set up a system so that I just put mandrake in a chest, water's pumping into the salamoniac constantly to make a load of salamoniac, that goes up into here with the mandrakes, of which I've got a few actually. So I can just farm mandrakes to death. That will get me buckets and buckets of hemoglobin fluid, which I can use to turn kind of all of my copper into iron. Then I've got this, which is letting me get copper. That's 6 copper nuggets there. It's nearly a whole extra ingot. Tell you what, I might make a to-do list. with some signs in case it takes me 7 years to make another episode. Shouldn't do. Hopefully I'm getting back into the flow. Yeah, I burned all my sticks. Whoops. On the house. Step 1. Oh yeah, teleporting. Make more lead. Step 2. Pipes. 3. Automate hemoglobic fluid. And then 4. Botania. Just Botania. And then 5. Expand Cuprosia farm. And then stuff, I don't know. Just do stuff. So that's the to-do list. Looks very ugly. But we're going to make more lead. Turn it into some pipes, which will let me get the ember crystals as well. So for lead we need spruce trees. And we need more iron, so I think I have to put a batch of iron on. We also need nether bricks, but I've got literally like a stack and a half, so that's fine. Skeleton, I might be able to get some bone meal from you, my friend. I can. Bone. Not bad. So yeah, that's the plan. I wonder with pipes, I might be able to improve the situation with the endo flame. Oh, speaking of endo. Oh, he's gone. Wait. High key, I need pearls, bro. Damn. Wait, did I have that pearl? No, I would have gone to my hotbar. That was my pre-existing pearl. I should do some more stuff with mystical agriculture. Because these you could use to make Ethereum ingots, a wand, for example. Gemstones, infusion crystals, Ethereum seeds. Can you not also make the next tier? The Ethereum gemstone lets you make Ethereum weaponry. Sword that does 8 hearts of damage. The armor that's just better, but it needs diamond stuff for that. Anyway, thank you all very much everybody for watching. Sorry it's been such a long time. Sorry progress has been so slow on this mod pack, but I do want to try and get through it. I do want to beat it. I think it takes a while, but well, I've got a while, so I guess we'll do that. The only real roadblock, to be honest, right now is Botania being annoying. Once I can automate iron, that should be pretty tremendous. But yeah, thank you all very much everybody for watching. Hopefully the next video will be out within a few weeks, not a few months. So yeah, thanks everybody for sticking with me. I'm glad some of you are enjoying this series. I know it's not what I normally do on this channel, but yeah, I'm having fun doing it. And there will be more Fallout content in the future, I hope. So thank you everybody very much for watching, and goodbye!